Yeah.
Okay.
Mike Checker, it's the boy, the heartbreaker, the young killer, the young spitter. Dante, I get your chick, she ride my dick, that's my bitch. I pull up with the squad, we take a lick of what? Then we move forward.
What? This guy specifically stopped to point out of what?
You gay as hell.
And he still did it in the rapper voice. That shit was hard, man.
Yeah,
That shit was hard,
you
man.
fuck with it.
That was an awkward little daft look, bro.
His
What?
hands are wet.
Clammy, I'm clammy.
You better wash your
Yo,
hands.
you know what happens, low key? Do you guys have this thing? I mean, I don't think so. But like when I get cold, like my hands get clammy.
I yak, yeah.
What? Nah, like right now I'm a little cold right now because I don't know. I'm kind of cold in here.
Cold.
But like my hands get clammy when I'm.
Honestly,
you
I
guys
like
want me to
it.
turn on the
No,
heater?
no. It gets way too hot in here, so I'm happy
Ooh,
it's
it's
cold.
finna get hot
Nah,
in
it's
here.
all good.
Yeah, that's why I take my shit out,
What?
bro.
If
Take
it was
my
cold,
shirt
why'd you
out.
take
No,
your
the
shirt
whole
off?
stop breathing. Breathing. Whole stop breathing.
Yeah, can you just like wait upstairs?
Yeah, my bad, yo. Yo, my bad, yo.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Do you get?
Yo, my bad, yo.
Ever since my brother died. That's all I got for you.
Nah, I'm not even getting to my.
I've been thinking about homicide.
Free
good.
little kid. Free all my guys. Free rider dies. I don't even think that's a line, but I'm just spitting.
I don't know. I just work here.
Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to Screw Culture. We are
Wow.
here for episode 17. Yo, can you guys believe that, bro? We've been here for fucking how many episodes? 17 episodes.
Notice how I didn't clap for your bitch ass anymore? 'Cause
Oh,
last episode
he
you
flamed
told
us.
us.
Yeah.
I've been
No,
waiting.
I'm happy about that.
I was waiting for this moment.
Hey, I stopped clapping too. I feel like
You asked me, what are you going to bring up this pod? I thought about this. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm going to fucking bring up.
yo, no cap. I've had too many people, you guys included, tell me that the clap isn't it anymore. So
Yeah,
I had
because
to
like we're just
drop
like
it, and
close to a mic,
hurts,
so
but-
just like the sound is just like
It's just
Yeah.
not,
too
man.
much.
But
you know?
listen,
It's like your
yo,
voice.
to be honest though, can you get like a clap like sound effect in the background for
Maybe
this
we
episode?
should
Because
snap.
I want the clap
yeah,
to be there
yeah,
forever.
yeah.
No, I'm not doing the snap, man. That's not it. No.
That's pretty
That's
fire.
not it.
Oh wait,
Into
let's
the
do it after you
Nah.
spit your daily bars.
No.
Do you have some for
Bro,
us?
you
Nah,
got
I
any
can't
bars
spit
Nah, he
ready?
anymore.
told us he had a freestyle
Yeah,
to a J. Cole type beat.
yeah.
I was spitting on some J. Cole beat.
No
that's
role models
crazy.
type beat.
Go.
What? No robot. Yo.
And Lupe Fiasco.
Go.
What? Nah, I can't spit today. I don't got it in the tuck like that. I'll write some bar. Yo, for next week, I'm gonna write some bars and I'll spit.
Yeah, if they're not
Yo, we should all
fire-
do it. We should all do it. Write some bars. We'll spit
No,
on air.
man.
Freestyle.
No.
Freestyle
anything-
episode
I'm getting
18.
a ghostwriter here. I don't know.
If I read anything, I'm just if I didn't, you just wouldn't understand what I say. It'd be in Spanish. You would just
I
not
like
understand
that.
anything
I like
say.
that.
We're
What do
gonna
you-
change
what
the
do you-
name from Screw Culture to the Boot. We're just gonna spit bars the whole time.
That'd be a banger.
Nah,
That's
I'm
a
not.
banger podcast name though, low key.
What
The
if,
Booth?
what if they're
Yeah,
battle?
fuck
Not
with
even
that.
like with the TH, with the F. The
What if they're battle?
Huh?
What if they're battle?
Sheesh. All right, go in. You two right now.
Looky, how could 6 dicks be pussies? Oh, hey, you ever see 8 Mile? You ever see 8 Mile?
Yeah.
That was a-
I
that
don't
was a
remember the
bar.
bars. I don't remember. the bars.
That was the only one I remember. That shit was fire.
Why is he always on the 8 Mile type beat, bro?
Fam, have you guys ever seen that movie?
Don't
just
care.
said
You're
I
just
Bro,
love
that
it.
movie is incredible. You guys should watch it.
Alex doesn't watch.
Have
it,
you
but
seen it,
I
Mauri?
Yeah,
watched
of course.
I don't
Yo,
watch
8 Mile
movies,
is
bro. I
incredible.
don't watch movies.
Fam, you should watch 8 Mile. That's a
Yo,
really,
if
really
you-
good movie.
if
That's
you
a
got-
classic. That's a
Okay, so
classic.
first I gotta watch Infinity War. Then I gotta watch
Bro, that should
8
have been
Mile.
on your list years
Fam,
ago,
you
man.
8 Mile should have been done.
What else
happened
on my
a long
list?
time ago. Everything.
My
You
bad,
watch
yeah.
Titanic.
I seen that one.
You
Yeah,
fuck with like you
Yeah,
fuck with
there
mob
was enough
movies, right?
space on both of them.
Death
Yo,
Note
you
live
fuck with mob
action?
movies, right?
Huh?
You fuck with mob, you fuck with mob movies?
With mob movies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should watch Goodfellas.
Mom.
Goodfellas
I
is
seen that one.
incredible. You
I-
seen Goodfellas?
yeah, I seen that
Goodfellas
Who's
is
in that
fire.
one?
I don't know. Robert De Niro?
Oh.
Robert De Niro's in all of them. Don't give him
Wow.
that. Don't.
Sheesh.
Anyways, how you
What?
guys doing today? What's popping?
I'm chilling, yo.
Nah,
Anything new?
I'm kind of sad.
What? Wait, what? Why?
Kidding. I'm plus,
Who
I'm
hurt
plus.
you, yo?
Nah,
Talk to me.
Nah, that's a deep conversation.
Whoa.
Wow.
We could get into it.
This
Let's
guy
just
got-
dissect
this guy-
Esty's brain.
This guy immediately got sad. Who the fuck did you wrong? man?
And
Your
yo,
girl.
I didn't even get to finish real quick.
What?
I didn't even get to wait. Pause. We got Melody on the ones and twos and
Senor
the
Unos
back.
and Doses.
Hello.
What is
That was
what
kind
do
of
you
weak,
say,
Melody.
Yeah, that's
I
kind
know
of
that-
weak.
We had a
So.
little weekend shit.
Hello.
What's popping?
Is that
Guys,
a warm voice
what?
or a cold voice?
Why y'all gotta keep bringing it up? I thought it was
Yo,
funny.
you didn't even introduce us, bro.
I
People don't
did.
even know
I
my
actually
name, bro.
To my right, I have the Alexander Screwface. Wait. Alexander quotation Screwface
Nah,
quotation
shit intro, bro.
Fraser,
Shit intro.
bro.
Bro.
And to my left, I have Esteban.
I know you
Use it
wanted to
at
say his
that.
full name.
I did, but I'm not giving up the gubby. That's not
That
me.
was good. You said it. You said it nice.
Is that how you say it in
Yeah, yeah.
Spanish? For real?
That's how it's supposed to be said. But that's why, like, in school now, I just let them call me Gabriel because it's like,
I'm Spanish and shit.
cause it's like, I hate hearing Esteban. That's the worst thing.
Esteban must be annoying.
Who actually
so.
calls you that though?
Every teacher in elementary school and ever.
I remember.
Really?
I remember
Teacher
in high
ever.
school, a couple or
Nah, some
Pedro
some
called you that,
teachers
no?
some teachers would say Esteban. Like once they hear like people call me Esteban, they'll be like, okay, Esteban.
oh shit.
But always off the attendance.
What about you don't like the Eddie? Hey Eddie.
Nah,
Only you do that, fam.
nah.
I
Only-
never
yeah,
heard anybody
you-
call
you
it
said
Nah,
Eddie other
Mauri
than
was the
you.
one that created the Eddie.
What you?
Yeah.
Melody
High
a
school- high
trendsetter
school
out here.
Mauri just young trendsetter type shit.
yo. You know the vibes, yo.
Honestly, nothing will ever beat Yegi though.
Siegi in the building.
How
It's
you doing
poppin'.
though? What you fucking with, bro? How was your week?
That was good,
Happy
bro. I just-
wow,
Yo.
happy Easter.
Oh, well,
Happy
that too.
Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to all
Wow,
y'all freaks
can't
out
believe
there,
it's
man.
literally Easter Monday. Happy Easter.
Is it?
We
Yeah.
are filming on Easter Monday.
Shit.
That is true.
Shit, yeah.
Did you have a good Easter? Esty?
Yeah, my bad.
You have a good Easter?
Yeah, I had a good Easter.
What'd you give up for Lent?
Yo, that's such a personal thing. I can't even tell
Oh,
you.
did you actually do it for real?
Huh?
Did you actually do it or no?
I tried.
All right, so we know what he tried to give up, guys.
yo, no cap, Esty. You remember in high school when I tried to give it up too for Lent? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly.
I don't even know.
what you're talking
I'm
about.
not gonna bring it up. I
Yeah,
lasted like
honestly,
I lasted
from
like a
those
week.
from those
Why,
who can
why
guess,
does he know?
From those
Because
who
we
can
talked
guess
about it. Me and Esty were gonna
what
give
he
up the
gave
same
up for
thing.
Lent, he was coming to school with some facial hair. He wasn't getting haircuts.
I was going through it.
He just couldn't talk to anybody. He was
I
just
lasted a
what?
week. It was rough.
That's a long time.
He's a
Not
freak.
really. How long is Lent? Like 3 weeks? No, 4 weeks?
40 days.
Yeah. So
A week? That's long.
A week out of 40 days?
I don't know.
I mean,
Quick math.
7
I,
days.
yo, I feel like
You got
every
Wait, what
dude-
did you even give up?
Yo,
I
no
think I'm
cap.
missing something. What'd you give up?
If you
What
know,
do
you
you
know.
think?
What
If
do
you
you
know, you know.
think?
I feel like every dude.
A high school kid. The fuck would a high school kid give up?
Dude, I don't like the way you're looking at it.
Yo, I think every dude low key tried to give that up for Lent one time. Every dude had to.
I've never
Nah,
given
nah,
it up.
honestly,
Have you done it?
Someone showed in high school. Someone showed me like, yo, I tried giving this up, and believe it or not, yo, I can't do it, bro. I
couldn't do it either.
started seeing ugly bitches thinking they're sweet. Like anything was getting me going.
That's
What?
you say.
But
You're,
then-
say you're looking at your pillow.
So then I
like,
tried it.
fuck.
I tried it, and let me just say it's difficult. It's
Trust me, I know. It was not fun.
yeah. You actually still don't understand what we're talking
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
about. Oh, okay.
Melody, have you?
Fucking
What?
weirdo.
Have you ever given it up for Lent?
He's an atheist.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't even know.
This guy just exposed him, man.
And he's like, what the fuck is Lent?
No, I never really.
Boys,
tried anything.
I got something I want to talk to y'all about. Really important.
This guy's
And
jumping
I know we
around
bring
the
it. I
board
know
right
we
now.
bring it. I know we bring it up every single week, but it needs to be said because I need to get my fucking flowers today. All right, boys. I'm gold in Valorant. I never thought I'd see the fucking day.
That's what you want
Thank
to
you,
talk
thank
about?
you. I just wanted to clap
No,
for
no,
it
no,
one
no.
time. No, we yo, low key,
Oh,
we talk
yeah.
about it so much
I like
that
that
I
you
felt
so
like it needed
confused.
to. Fam, I was walking around. One time I turned gold, no cap. I was walking around my crib like I own this shit. Like I was like,
Do you
Taken-
see
Yo,
why?
nobody
Do you
can
see
talk to
why I
That's
walk
facts.
the way I walk? Do you see
okay,
now?
relax.
Do you
bro.
see why I walk the
you
way I
stay
walk?
where you're at.
Not
I
gonna
was
lie.
yo, my mom. She's like, yo, Dante, can you help me with something? I'm like, no, you do it. Yeah.
What,
I'm
you
joking.
just,
Shout
you
out
just
to
want me to
Mama.
carry you now? Is
Shout
that
out-
it? You just want me to carry you?
Shout out to Mama Dukes, man. But no, it's been sick, bro. I'm amped.
I gave
I'm
up
like
on
a-
Valor. I'm happy for you that
Thank
you
you,
have
sir.
achieved a goal.
Greatness.
It's a goal.
Yeah.
Yo,
Greatness.
honestly,
It's
since
a
I
level of
since I
greatness.
started playing, like it's actually something I want to bring up too, which we'll get into right now. Since I started, like when I started playing Valorant, like a year ago, whatever, I always told myself like, yo, I want to get to gold. That was kind of like my
It's your
goal
dream?
that I set for myself, right? And I like we all grinded it, but like I grinded the game, you know what I mean, to get there. And finally, it felt like a Rocky moment, low key, where like I got there.
No,
and
Dante was like day in, day
Day in
out,
and
day
day
out,
out.
solo queuing. All mans are like running.
aim labs, bro. I was in it. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And now that I got it, it feels good.
Are
And
you
now I can
good?
just chill, bro. I can
Are you
relax.
good at the
Yeah.
game? Could you say that you're nice at the game?
No, I'm not good, but I
You're
got
pretty
I got
good.
where
Dante,
I wanted to go.
Dante, you're pretty good.
Thank you, sir.
Is
I
he better than
appreciate
you?
it.
No.
No,
even-
no,
not
no,
even
no,
close,
no,
kid.
no.
Is Alex
There's
nice?
there's a
Like,
pretty
is-
big
like,
skill
does
gap
Alex carry?
between like gold and what are you, platinum
Do
or
you
diamond?
carry? Like if in a game,
Yeah, he
can
carries
like
still.
people in lobby could visibly see you carry?
Yeah, he does still.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
he
like,
but
it's-
the skill
Are
gap.
you
Yo,
is-
ta- are you
yo,
talking
you know
shit?
what
Are
my
you
favorite
talking
line?
shit?
You know
Are
what
you
my favorite
talking
line
shit?
is? Yo, guys, tell me when you want me to turn it on. Fam. Yo,
That thinks he's a
instantly,
fucking
instantly,
anime
bro.
character.
Instantly, bro. Top frag. Instantly shitting on
I would
everybody.
dead ass mute you if you ever said that. Over
He does
playing game.
fam. He's so fucking annoying. He's so annoying.
No,
But
but I
nah,
Yeah,
gave up- I
he
gave up
probably
on it.
says it when he's solo queues with and he's playing with some like young ass kids like,
In the
hey
game
guys,
chat.
you want me to turn it on? Little kids like, oh yeah.
No,
But-
but Valorant got like too annoying for me because I started playing at a higher level, and I realized that I'm not as good as I think I am, and
So you're the lowest.
The
of
skill
high
gap,
level.
the skill gap is pretty crazy at the higher level. Like from where I'm at gold to like what's next, platinum, right? Is platinum next or diamond?
diamond.
So like
immortal,
from gold to
radiant.
platinum, there's a pretty big skill gap. Plat players will crush diamond or gold players, and then diamond players will crush plat players. Like it's not even close. You
Yeah,
know what
like
I mean?
so I started playing like a little more like seriously when I like played with a team and stuff for a little bit, and like I could hang, you know what I mean? Like I could hang with the big dogs. Like I'd be playing against Radiants, the top level players, and like I'd be top fragging occasionally, but some games I'd be bot fragging, you know? Like and I realized I was too inconsistent to play like at that level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm more suited to like be playing with like Dante and them and just fuck around and have fun because it's like
It's stressful,
It's
bro.
stressful.
saying
It is
saying you don't
stressful.
have the competitive edge for it. The
I-
composure.
I don't. I feel like I could if I really wanted to, but then it's like
Damn.
I don't really want to like stress out and play Valorant like that because even though it is fun to be really good and have like
So it's stressful. It's stressful like that.
Yeah,
It brings
yeah,
stress-
Yo,
it brings-
I'm
it's
not gonna
tough,
lie.
it's
For
tough.
me, no cap. Even at my level, like it takes a lot of brain power and concentration.
It
Like you
does.
have to really like to do well. You have to really
maybe
be
not a
locked
year,
in.
maybe not a year.
Fam,
long, but-
for me, I do because I'm not that good. But like, you have to really lock in, and it takes a lot out of you, fam. Like, I can only play a couple games, and then I'm like, all right, I don't want to do this anymore, you know? Because you got to really focus. So,
yeah, you gotta be dialed in still. So I gave up on all that, but
but
like, 'cause,
anyways, yeah, I
yo,
just
that
wanted
was,
to bring
that was
that up
the
real
winter
quick.
shit, guys. It's spring. The flowers
It's
are
a different
blooming.
vibe, bro. It is. Now that spring and summer's
Yeah.
here, and
Hey, yo, you
I'm
know what
done
it
with
is?
that game.
Even
It's
if
a different
even if
vibe
things
out.
are closed, I'm just happy I could be outside. Like
Yeah,
regardless
facts.
if things
You know
are
how
closed, you
boring
can
it's
always
been,
chill
bro.
outside.
Like fuck, like I just sit down here, bro. Like in the middle of the floor and shit. Like
This guy has a backyard. Take
Fuck,
that
yeah.
in.
yo,
I choose to
yo,
sit on the
SC
floor and
Modi
shit.
audience, I got to tell you guys, when I came here, before you guys got here, like
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
earlier,
Okay.
I come downstairs, no cap.
Oh
Fraser's
my
listening
God.
to Marvin Room.
No, bro, no,
No
man,
cap.
guys.
Just,
Fam,
I
what
come
do you-
down
what do
here,
you have
Marvin's
going
room.
on?
Okay,
blasting.
so I got the speakers on shuffle,
This
right?
is a
And so
positive
I'm
place.
upstairs. Stop. I'm upstairs, and I'm like helping my mom do something, and Dante's like, I'm here. So I go open the door for him, and he comes downstairs. Marvin's room happens to be playing. It's 20 seconds into the song, bro. He's like, bro, why you crying for? I'm like, yo,
Don't let him fool you.
I'm not even sad like that. I
He was
swear,
sitting
bro.
down here with cup in hand. just
Yeah,
sipping.
all I want you to know, bro, is
chilling.
that we love you.
Thanks, bro. Yo.
Alright,
Nah,
bro,
I'm not
fuck
gonna
you.
touch you, bro.
My bad, yo. My bad, yo. Deal with that on your own time, type shit.
What you got going on? Though?
No cap though. With what you were saying about the summer vibe, I feel like we're gonna have I feel like this summer has a
Cottage
has a
shit.
summer 16 vibe to it. You know what
Yo,
I mean? I really feel like
The
it's gonna be a poppin'
expectations
summer,
are
you know?
up here, okay? Up
It's
It
the,
is.
you know
We
what
have
it
high
is?
expectations
it's
for this
it's
one.
the anticipation for the summer after everything.
All the
being
fuck shit that
closed,
was
all the
COVID.
fuck
Yeah.
shit.
But
It's the anticipation
but
that
like
I'm
just
getting.
realize like COVID's not done. Like it's not ending. But
Of course.
but you know like
you can
I
have fun.
think-
You can have fun in isolation. You know what I
yeah, facts. No,
With
like
the-
Nah,
yeah.
fuck that. We're going out, bro.
Road trip.
mean? Not
saying we gotta do a podcast on the road.
No,
touring
podcast at
America.
Wasaga.
Yo, we should do a podcast. That'd be a vibe.
Podcast.
No, you know
camping,
what-
and
nah.
What if a fucking
Yo,
beach bites the camera?
Yo, no cap. It wouldn't be possible to do it like on the beach or something, would it?
It would. It
Like
would.
with everybody in the
It
background
would.
and
yeah,
stuff.
that would just be loud as fuck for no,
No,
reason.
if we dial in
If
the
we did it
mics,
right,
yo.
you think it'd be possible?
I don't know, yo, guys.
People are gonna
Comment
watch
if you
it.
want to see a Wasaga podcast. You know, out on the beach, maybe in the cottage.
I
you know?
say in the cottage would be fire.
That would be
outside.
no.
would be
You know what
Not
it
on
is
the
too?
beach, though, not
No,
on the
on the porch at the cottage.
Yeah, that'd be a
You know what it
vibe.
is?
That'd be a vibe.
We might be able to get some done.
Hop on
you
the
know?
grill, get some chicken, some steaks going.
Yeah, so like I don't know if the viewers know, but Dante's family has a cottage up at Wasaga, right? And it's like right on the water,
a
super close to the
legendary
beach.
cottage.
It's a legendary cottage, fam.
Stop,
It's
guys.
many stories have been created there.
If you ever see
lot of
Dante and
lot
his
of vibes,
family,
man.
say hi.
Yeah.
If you, I mean, none of you guys know what my family looks
Go
like,
on down to
but
beach too.
just go up to every single person in Wasaga and say hi to them. One of them was bound to be my family member.
One of
Yeah.
them is down to be Dante himself.
Yeah, well.
He's always out there.
Yep.
Not really.
Just
But
sits
yeah,
in the
no,
parking lot.
we try to go like once a year or twice a year.
Yeah, at
every
least once or
summer.
twice a year, you know,
And
like
it's usually always a vibe. So this year we're gonna.
the other times have been fun, especially like the first time
Sometimes
was
have been
hilarious. But like
intense.
this like next one coming up, I feel like is gonna be really fun. You know, like we'll
gonna be a
probably
good
stay there
vibe
the whole
for sure.
weekend and like
we have
we'll go
enjoy
multiple
ourselves
times.
out there.
I think we
For
gotta
sure.
bring. I think we gotta bring the audience with us. So.
yeah.
So
Oh guys,
we're-
take it what happened the first time. So the first time, oh well, not the first time. The first time we went to like Wasaga, like that was for
Second
like
time.
grad.
Prom.
Yeah.
Oh, or grad.
Or
yeah.
one or
Second
the other.
time was the
Right.
bad time.
Second time was the fun time. So we
What
all
was
the boys got together and we were like,
The-
all right,
we already told this story though.
Oh,
no?
did we?
did we with the drinking and
Oh, yeah, we
yeah, the
did.
blacking out.
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
Bacardi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, not yeah. We already went. We already got into that.
That was
bag, I think.
awful. That was
Yeah.
awful.
It was something.
I know how to scare Dante every time, bro. I just pull out the Bacardi
Yeah,
bottle
to
and
this
I'm
day
like,
when I you know what's crazy to this day when I see that bottle I want to yak.
it's
bro.
over there in the corner.
I
you
know.
that,
I
right?
see whenever I see I want to yak. Or like when I see Bacardi. in
Yo, honestly,
general,
that
I
was us
fucking hate
drinking
it.
like idiots though. Like we
Oh, for
did
sure.
not stop.
Oh, for
the
sure.
entire
Yeah.
night, bro.
Yeah,
That was
100%.
fam,
Like,
I'll
I
never-
know it was stupid,
fam,
but
no
it was
cap.
funny.
learn.
No cap.
Yeah.
No cap. I will never forget till the day I die. My last moment before I blacked out, looking at the Bacardi bottle and it being half full. Like it's huge. Obviously, it's these,
Yeah.
and there was still half left. Like
Yeah, and
like
you were
two-
already
two
on the
bottles
verge of
worth?
blacking out.
yeah. And no, I at that moment was when I blacked. That's the last thing I remember.
Okay.
And then I woke up in the
The
morning.
last time you saw the
I'll
light.
never forget. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, yo, who finished the Bacardi bottle? And then John or one of you guys was like, you finished the Bacardi bottle. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? That was crazy. That was so crazy.
That's crazy.
Yo, it blew my mind because there's so
Honestly,
much
bro,
left.
What I like the last
Oh,
time,
man, that was
last thing
crazy.
I remember before I fell asleep was like I got inside after we finished drinking the bottle outside. As soon as I sat down on the couch, like I felt like ass. I felt like ass. Everything just started to come up, bro. Shit was disgusting.
All right, you don't have to go into detail with that
Yeah.
one.
And I just everywhere. Nah,
Good times. No, but we've been more responsible since then. The
Yeah,
last couple
no,
times been better,
and
but-
like back then, like most of us didn't even like know our limits like that, so we were just like doing stupid shit. But now, like we all know how
So-
much to drink and everything. So
On that topic,
yeah,
what would you guys tell your younger selves? You know, with like all the experiences you guys been through.
what would I tell myself? Like
Yeah, you know.
anything?
Yeah, anything. You know, just
Oh, that's a Mauri.
would
What
help
the fuck? That's a
younger
hard
you.
one.
I got a good one off rip. I got
All
a
right,
good one.
go.
For that, are you talking that situation in general, or
no,
Any
just anything.
situation.
General.
Okay.
well, yeah, because you're taking how different you're like having a conversation with your younger version right now would be weird because like it'd be like talking
You're a
to
waste man for
a
real.
different person, like a whole different.
I was thinking
person.
about this the other day
Alright,
in
good
relations to
graces.
like how different we are from like 6-7 months ago. Where like because we're all kind of doing our own things and we're learning like these different programs and these different things. I remember I was doing something on Photoshop the other day and I was thinking to myself like even a few months ago I didn't know how to
Are
do
you all
this.
right, bro?
Yeah, I got something stuck in my throat.
This guy almost started crying. Talking about
A few
Man,
months
it's
ago.
just been so
No, but even
What
a few
happened
months
7
ago,
months
like
ago?
I didn't know how to like use Photoshop like this. You know what I mean? And now I'm using these things and like designing things in a way that I never knew how to do even a few months ago. So it's like it's crazy how quickly and how much things changed for us. You know, when we like apply ourselves to do them. You know?
So you would tell yourself how to use Photoshop?
No, I would.
that
no,
was
no.
not the
So sorry.
question at all.
So what?
That was
What
not
I
the
would tell
question
myself.
at all.
No, no cap.
I want you to reflect.
Yeah,
you did
no,
not
I know.
talk about the
What
question.
I
at all.
would tell myself is to stop letting other.
Photoshop. We asked you a deep ass question. This guy was like,
I'm
"Bro, you
trying-
need to learn
I'm-
Photoshop." That's the one thing you would tell.
I mean, it
yourself.
is important to know how to Photoshop.
Shut
But-
up.
No, you know what I would tell
damn-
myself,
Nah, I
low-key?
don't even want to talk about it. Okay, nah, you continue.
You know what I tell myself low key? I tell myself to stop letting
What do you tell yourself?
stop letting
high-key?
other people like make you emotional about shit. Stop thinking about what other people do. Stop thinking about like focus on yourself. Stop thinking about what other people do. Stop getting upset about by other people's actions. You know what I mean? Stop reacting to other people's actions. Because I feel like growing up, I did that a lot. Where like people would do shit and then I'd get like jealous about it or I'd get emotional about it and cheesed and like or angry or whatever the case may be. You know?
I could see
And
that.
as I'm like, even though I'm still really young, I'm still learning every day,
Yeah.
like we all are. I feel like now I'm kind of more in control of like having other people's actions piss me off and like cheese me. You know what I mean?
That's a good
That
one.
doesn't bother me
That
as
is a
much
good one.
anymore.
Damn, no.
But yeah,
You answered the fuck out of that one though.
I'm
Yeah, because you were
spitting.
pressing him so hard.
Hey, I got
You were like, "Yo,
bars.
answer the fucking question,
I
bro."
got
We won't
bars.
jump you.
Honestly,
What
one of
about
the
you?
things I noticed is like I feel like thinking back, like I'm trying to picture it as if like I would like the way I thought or the things like how far I could see into like life and thinking about things. It was like a balloon, for example, and I feel like that balloon that my like thinking was in was so small. Like how I thought was very limited. I feel like for a long.
You think
time.
when you die, the balloon pops?
Yeah. Damn, I think we just solved the last podcast.
With one
Summed it up
line?
in one
No, but
line.
like just
Yeah, you
obviously that
theory.
comes with like what you experience and you learn things and like so you start to think differently and stuff like that. But it's just crazy like how like mentality was like a big thing and just like how you said like letting other factors besides
So-
yourself.
so what
kinda
would you
get
tell
to and
yourself
stuff
then?
Like that. I'll kind of tell myself to stop thinking so like stop thinking so head down. I think I had a
Head down is in.
I come from like immigrant mentality though, so kind of like work, like make sure like school work and like try to
Okay.
like stay afloat, stuff like that. So like I feel like my mindset was really focused on a different type of thing instead of like putting less focus on creativity and stuff like that. So I think it was a thing I'll tell myself is like relax, enjoy things a little bit more, think more open minded, like open mindedly, and try to look at the world differently, type of thing.
That's a good point. And to add on to that too, I feel like this is something that we're all doing, but like I feel like I would also tell my younger self to stop trying to fit in and try to stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was in high school, I always wanted to just like be one of the guys and like just do what everybody else was doing. You know what I mean? Just and like be okay with that. You dress like how everybody dressed or like lived how everybody lived. You know what I'm saying? Or did like played the same games that everybody played. But as I'm getting older, it's like nah, like you should want to do things for you and do things because like that's what you fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's important too. And I know all of us have had this conversation off the pod too. So I know that's something that you guys.
No, I'm not
do as
gonna
well.
lie. I've known a lot of people that have said that. Like a lot of people have experienced, and I feel like I definitely have too. But I feel like even if I experienced that, I had a good time experiencing it for some reason. Like I don't remember something like that like really stressing me a lot. Like obviously to a certain, like sometimes, or like being like smaller than people my age and stuff like that, or man started hitting like having some deep ass voices already, and I knew my voice was visibly like I sounded young as hell. So maybe stuff like that, but it never really like super stressed me out or had me like fuck like try to like conform or type of shit. Obviously to a certain extent, but it didn't bother me like that. So I'd kind of worry about other shit type of thing. I don't know, but I would like let other people's like opinions and shit obviously bother me. Obviously, like when you're young and shit, like that shit does kind of
Yeah, everybody's opinion sort of cheeses you and like.
But I don't know. I
yeah.
remember being super like just carefree because we were having fun at the same time.
Yeah, you weren't really thinking about it like that back then. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah, you
more
weren't
so
thinking
just
about
living
it
the
like that.
moment in high school. I feel like that was a problem for me. If I were to go back and tell myself like give myself a piece of advice, it would be more so to like enjoy the moment a little more because I feel like since I didn't want to know what I wanted to do like out of high school and like all that, I feel like it kind of stressed me out and it got me a little lost in like where I wanted to go and stuff. And I felt like if I was just enjoying the time and what I had in front of me, it obviously I'd be in a different place. Probably wouldn't be where I am now, but like I would have at least been happier in that moment a little more, So I think that's what I would.
Yo, it's so crazy to me how like I know for me, my parents always told me like when you're in school, enjoy it because once it's done, you'll never have it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like it's funny now because my little brother's going into high school next year, and I'm telling him the same thing, and I feel like an old person, because
Yeah.
it's true. Like once
Guys,
high
I
school,
felt like yo, shut this
the
dude
old-
up, bro.
no,
the
no
OG
cap
on
though.
the
Like
block.
once
My fault, OG.
once you're done high school, you'll never have that experience of like chilling with your friends every single
fault,
day
huh?
again. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know. We could now, bro.
no, but you know what I mean. Like it's not the same.
Yeah.
Everybody's working, everybody's doing their own thing,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
it's just
You'll
it's
never get
super
that like
different.
little time back of being a teenager. You'll never
Yeah.
get that carefree
No
time back.
responsibility.
Even
Yo,
though
I
you
think
felt like
chilling.
things were stressing. Oh my god, I got homework. Oh my god, I got soccer practice. Blah
Playing
blah blah.
footy every day, playing
Fam,
games all
you didn't
night,
have to
like,
do like fuck all, bro.
yeah.
You were chilling. You were big chilling. Like
Man, that shit was different still. Yo, honestly, one thing I noticed too, like, I thought about this same topic too, like trying to talk to you like younger self, stuff like that. And like, I think you're in like, cause you don't care so much, like you get used to being like, okay, if I'm good at this, I'm gonna just do this, and like this will kind of take me to like what I gotta do. But like, I didn't focus on what I liked. Like,
Yeah.
I did it, and then like I noticed that when I got to like actually graduating high school, and I could say that that's one of the things I feel like high school doesn't really prepare you that good enough for. Like it's mostly just like college, you gotta go to university right away, have it figured out. but like it doesn't really help you kind of figure out like what you like and try to excel in different things.
Doesn't help you with life.
Yeah, a little. Like it, obviously
Yeah.
it does. You get a good education
Social.
and stuff like that, but like it, and not in the way I feel like some people need it at that age, especially. But like, so, you know, I didn't notice it until like kind of like grade 12, maybe even like grade 11 and stuff like that. I started noticing like, yo, I was always good at like numbers and like science and stuff like that, but I don't necessarily like it. So like, that's when I was like, oh shit, I gotta figure that shit out. Like, what do I like? What am I also kind of good at that I like, type of stuff like that.
Quick question for you guys: do you feel like high school or school in general should be more like, what's the word I'm looking for? More like college, where like if you're into photography in high school, you could take specifically photography courses that would help with photography instead of doing math or instead of doing that shit. And if you're interested in, or do you think it's better that we do the system we have now where everything is like generalized? So you have to do math, you have to do science, you have to do this. Because like as somebody personally that didn't give a fuck about math, like I much would have rather spent that time learning how to like learn Photoshop or like learn like videography or whatever.
I think the school system is fine in that sense. I think the only thing is maybe dial back a little bit on the courses that you need to take and give a little more room for options. You know what I mean? Because I remember in like grade 9, for example, you only got like one course that you could choose, and I chose art. You know what I mean? Same with like grade 10, you got like 1 or 2. And most for the rest of high school, you only get like 1 or 2 classes each like semester or year that you could choose, right? So like for me, I would normally go with the art class because I knew I liked that, but that made it so I didn't have room to, for example, take like auto. You know what I mean? Because now I'm like, I fuck with cars and stuff, but bro, I don't know anything about cars because I didn't take those courses.
Yeah, I wish I took auto. Honestly.
You know what I mean?
Because
like,
I couldn't, like, if I had to change my car battery, I would not be able to.
Yeah, I could do that, but like, you know, it's like it's like you didn't have enough, I feel like, space for the kind of things you cared about. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, it's focused. It's focused on a lot of stuff that you don't need. Like, like I think it teaches you some interesting skills, like reading, writing, stuff like that. That's important. But like, I feel like when you get into essays and stuff like that, like a lot of people aren't gonna need that for a long.
Nobody. When are you really gonna need to know
like,
how to write MLA?
Some people will like need like the written skills and stuff like that, but you could put that towards something else, like something that would kind of help someone more. You know.
I also think like a big point would be like they shouldn't focus so much on like getting 100% on your test. You know, you should actually learn about it. Because, like, you know, you can memorize something and get 100%
and then forget it right after.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking about that too. Like, I was thinking.
Or you could also watch,
day,
like, they're also just watching people fail the test, you know? Like, but they're a school and their job is to teach you that. So they're obviously doing something wrong if these people are failing the test.
Yeah, like, I've been seeing like
mark shouldn't matter, I guess.
I saw this thing on Twitter where somebody was saying, like, they cheated their way all the way through, like, engineering school. And like now they know nothing for their career. It's like you shouldn't have been cheating that whole time. You actually learn shit. But like the people are now taught to, you just got to get 100 just so you could get through it. You just got to get 100% and get through it. You know what I mean?
You want to know something?
So they're not actually learning.
You want to know something fucked up though? When I was in marketing, right? When we all graduated marketing, I had a bunch of friends that went obviously into jobs in advertising and marketing. And no cap, a lot of them said to my friends in their jobs, forget everything you learned in college. We're going to reteach you everything here. So the things that you need to learn, like for this company in particular, like our systems or whatever, you're going to learn that here, which is like crazy. It kind of like defeats the purpose of college.
Yeah.
Because like you just need the degree. It's like a
big
big fuck you
almost.
almost.
The thing that
but it's true,
things that they teach you though, like you'll understand how to do them though because of your like
because you had the fundamentals.
Yeah,
that
so
you
like
learned.
it's
But
probably
you'll
like
also
it's probably
do that
like
in
college
work,
probably
though.
gives you like a generic outlook or a generic thing, but like for example when they present you like you're not gonna do it like this, you're gonna do it like this, but you know how to work that system.
You at least are looking in the right
Yeah.
direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they'll kind of like change your direction a little, but it's
Uh-huh.
like you're not looking over here. You're at least looking north still. You know,
so
and they'll
just like
kind of
turn, go this way.
yeah. You know what I mean?
So-
They're just guiding you a little
That makes
more,
sense.
but
that makes sense.
I don't know. I don't find there to be a serious problem with it. Like.
yeah.
Yo, boys, I wanted to actually talk to you guys about something I was thinking about the other day. So, a very like famous and known retired soccer player recently came out and said like, "Yo, I'm not using social media anymore because I think."
Who's said famous soccer player?
So Thierry Henry, for
Okay.
those of you who don't know, he cut off all social media. He was like, "Yo, this shit is toxic as fuck. People are racist as fuck on here, and like, I don't want to be a part of this." And he was basically saying how like the corporations like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook need to do a better job of like banning these racist accounts that just go into his messages and call him like a monkey and all this kinds of shit, right? And it got me thinking about like social media and like I wanted to know if you guys feel like it's had an effect on your mental health, if you feel like it has an effect on people's mental health in general, like on society, you know. And reason I bring that up too is because I want to say, like, with me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of social media. I think it's really important. It's a really important tool, and if you know how to use the tool the right way, then it can be incredible for you. Meaning, like, if you have a business or whatever, or you have a brand that you're trying to get out there, you know, makes sense to use it. But if you don't, and you're just a consumer of it, all you see is like people shitting on people. If you're talking specifically with Twitter, or if you're on Instagram, you feel like shit because you just see people at their highest of highs, and you're like, well, I'm down. And seeing other people so successful brings me down even more. And whenever, like, for me, whenever I go on like my social media, like what's the word I'm looking for?
Your
Like
feed?
the 0 Dark 30, the LeBron 0 Dark 30, where he cuts in. Like, I'll do that like once or twice a year. I'll cut it off for like a month or 2 months, and I always feel super blessed in those 2 months. Like, it makes me feel better. It makes me feel like energized. I want to work and like do shit after that. So I want to know if you guys, if social media makes you feel that way too, and like if you guys could like add to that.
I don't think so. I think it's all about your outlook, because I feel like I look at social media very differently from you, because like I noticed that not just you specifically, like you and some other people I know, it feels like you guys are like scared of it. You guys are like, I don't like to be on it that much, which is fine. It's like, oh, I have my phone my screen time app telling me how long I've been on it so I can reduce my time. I don't really have a problem with social media at all. Like, it would not be good to be on it so much, but like it's not like I'm constantly on it. Like, if I'm waiting for someone, if I'm taking a Dukes, you know what I mean, I'm on it. But like I'm not obsessed with it, and I feel like as long as you have a healthy mindset, it's not as negative as you think it is. Like, I go to my Instagram for what I want to go to it for. I go to connect with people that I can't connect with in real life, especially during a time like this. I'm not seeing everybody physically, so I could at least see what they're up to, like on social media on my feed. So connecting with people, exploring different things. Like I follow like a ton of artists on my accounts, and like that's mainly what I go to my Instagram feed for, you know, is to see, like, to draw inspiration from different artists and shit. And then like I follow like a ton of baddies on there, you know, because like I love beautiful women, you know, so like that's what I go to social media for. And like I don't feel like it's unhealthy to like be on it, you know, and if you're on it constantly, maybe. But like,
no cap, I'll go to like, I'll see like a bad shorty on the timeline, right?
Yeah.
So like I'll click on it and I'll be like, oh, like maybe I should follow or whatever. So I'll go look. Fraser, the only person following her. Every single bad shorty. Every time I see a bad shorty on my TL, you're following her. And I'm like, what the fuck?
every
yo?
once in a while,
Every
I'll
time.
go through and I'll cut down on the Instagram models and the baddies that I follow, just because like they fill up my feed a little too much. But I'll just cut down, and it slowly comes back up.
Nah, I've seen
There are
that on my
times- there are
Explore.
times
I've
where
seen
I'll-
it on my like liked by Screwface Fraser.
Yeah, there are times, yeah, that's it. Like, there are times where I'll find like the most
Put
random
man's
bad
on.
shorty. Yo, I'll find a bad shorty from like France or whatever, fam, and I'll go look at her profile and I'll pick like the most random picture and I'll look at it. It'll say liked by Screwface.
Here's the
Fraser.
way I see it. That is the certified Fraser approval. If you
It's the
see that I
network.
have liked a
That's
model's
Fraser
photo,
networking.
she's 30. She's 30. You guys could give her a follow. 'cause you know she's
Nah,
30.
but to what
Wearing
you're
the
saying
stamp
earlier,
of approval.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring this up to what you were saying earlier about social media. Like, I agree with you 100% in the
Yeah.
sense that like if you have the right outlook for it,
Yeah.
it's a great thing to use and a great thing to have. The only problem is majority of human beings, me included at the time, and I think most of us, like we don't have that healthy mindset. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that like positive outlook that everything is great, that we're using this for a tool mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Essentially,
Majority of people are just like are down on their luck and depressed, and then they see that kind of shit, and then it just brings them more down. Sorry to interrupt. You go.
you
I just
going
wanna
on
bring
a
that up.
fucking rant. Keep going,
No,
man.
no, no, I wanted to bring that up.
No. It makes sense. I just don't feel like I'm in that.
I
Mindset.
mean,
That's
it makes sense.
understandable.
Like even like JC even Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
even fucking said that he doesn't use social media because he doesn't like how people affect how people's opinions affects him. And like he says, like, sure, you can say that it doesn't affect you, but like you look at it, you read it, it's gonna be on your mind,
It's
and
always gonna affect
subconsciously
you.
it's gonna be affecting how you move and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you can see that it works for a lot of people, and like why people say it doesn't work, and obviously it depends on how you use it as a tool and stuff like that. But it was cool that you brought that up because I actually learned something recently, and they're saying like how like it can be used for a positive tool, but like you don't realize like what it's doing to you and how it's creating a mentality of working. So like this one
How
like,
so?
old ass dude,
I don't get it.
this one old ass dude, he has a saying where he says that something about how we like fetishize objects, like making like iPads, like or our phones and stuff, like we hold them to such high value and stuff like that that we get memories of like omnipotence, like when we were kids and
You're
we
using
and
a
we
whole
used
lot
to,
of words that I'm not
because like
understanding right
do you
now.
remember when
Yeah,
as
this guy goes to university.
Yeah,
bro.
bro. My fucking bad,
when
kid.
we were kids and
You're smart.
when we were kids and we played with toys, we had the complete control of everything. Like
Okay.
we know how to use them. We make sure like that we have fun and we kind of use them to the best of our ability so that it benefits us or whatever. And like social media, like you said, a lot of people just post the highs, and it's just like the greatest moments in your life. And you're constantly doing like profile regulation, deleting pictures, putting more pictures up, putting stuff.
But what's
on
the
your story,
problem there?
making sure that you're doing. But it becomes a cycle where like your social media kind of essentially becomes a product that you're trying to sell. That's his whole idea. And like you're just constantly working. You're going on vacation. You're taking pictures. And you're figuring out which pictures to post, when to post them, how to post them, how to.
But
caption them.
I feel like
And
that's
like, you know, there's just he's just promoting this idea that you're constantly,
but that's a mindset in that.
constantly working, and you hold it to such high value, something that doesn't exist because you're the only person in control of it, and it doesn't.
But
isn't
like
necessarily
you're looking at it in
anything
a
really.
negative way if you
That
talk
was
about
just
it like
his
that.
theory,
Yeah,
though.
so
That's
but
his-
him
that's his
in
idea.
that theory is him looking at a negative mind space because like you think about it like work. I don't think about like if I just post a picture of me looking sweet, bro, like it takes like 10 minutes for me to pick the picture and then like put a filter on it. That's considered working, but it's not really. Like I'm just trying to share some good light on like how I am with my friends, you know? Like it's not work, you know?
I think it goes both ways for sure. Like.
I just don't see it like that, you know what I mean? I can understand how people can see it like
just
that,
depends
but
how
like
you use it.
I feel like
Depends
you
how
guys are putting too much power into Instagram. Like you just need to dial it back and realize like you're using it for what it was created for, to share, to connect, to like, you know.
Do y'all feel like human beings were meant to be disconnected?
Yeah.
Disconnected
Well,
to
yeah, just-
each other's lives and to the world?
But that's what like we're constantly making sure that like everything that you go through your page, you make sure everything is blessed. Like you promote yourself in the best possible way that you want to be presented because you want
Yeah.
to be in control.
I'm gonna give you guys
Like, and
I wanna give you
what
guys an
you're
example.
controlling, you want to control is people's like perspective, like how they kind of view and stuff like that, and what they think about when they see this account, obviously. So like, you know, you're focusing on like the whole idea is that you're constantly just focusing on controlling something as if you're playing a game, just like you want someone to
But
look
it's
at it a certain
it's the
way.
same way as like
Instead
you
of, like-
controlling what clothes you're wearing. I only want people to see me in these clothes because this is who I actually am. You know, maybe I walk around the house with shorts and pajamas on, but like you're controlling how people see you. You know, I don't think
I
it's a
also
bad
don't
thing.
think I also don't think it's a bad thing, but that's
Yeah.
I can see how it negatively affects people because some people can like be posting stuff on social media to just try to seem sick or whatever, stuff like
Yeah.
that, instead of kind of like, you know, how can I meet someone? I just want to show people what I'm doing, just stuff like that. So like it depends how you use it, obviously, but like that's why a lot of people don't think the same. So like a lot of people
for sure.
are different as hell. There's some weird ass people that will be using it for some weird ass reasons and stuff like that, or just some people that it affects them negatively because they like you guys were talking about, they can't take what other people say or stuff like that.
Mhm.
So it all depends
quick
on what your
question for you
mentality
guys.
going into it is.
Do you guys feel like in general, right, our society, and when I say our society, I mean the whole world, do you feel like we as a society are affected negatively more by social media or positively more by
Way
social
more
media?
positively.
You think it's way more
I
positive?
feel like I'm in class right now.
Yeah, bro. Way,
no, I
it's
just-
way
it's
bigger of a positive than a
Really?
negative, bro. How do you see it as a serious negative that we're connected like this?
I don't know. I
The
feel
hate.
like
There's a lot of hate.
there's a lot of hate you got to deal with. That's a good point. There's
Fam, there's gonna be hate in real life.
I think you're
like,
just.
I don't think.
you know what I think
Yeah,
it
but
is.
There's
I
a
feel like you.
difference when people could hide behind a screen and type something under freaking Deku Lover 98.
Yeah, but it's
and
also
then-
the same that if somebody says it in real life, or if they say it on computer, just turn off the computer,
that's
just
your brain.
ignore it. Like it's the same thing. I don't see what a.
Not
But yeah, you know
really,
what's- you
though.
know what's
if
weird,
you're
though,
racist
is, like,
in real
you're-
life, you got to see me in real life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
So
you
it
need
makes
to
it
say to my
even.
face
It
in
makes
real
it
life.
even like more. It makes it
But yo,
even
you
like.
like you're saying you're one person that it affects society more positive. But you know the amount of people watching people's streams, like you ever see people's chats just blowing up, and a lot of the times these chats are saying some fucked up shit. People are going on just say fucked up shit a lot of the
Okay.
time. So like there's a lot of more people than yourself that are not in the same way.
So you're
they
saying
don't
that
use it the same.
the us being more connected like this is opening a lane for people to amplify their racism, amplify their like misogyny,
Nah,
amplify any of
nah,
that. Like
it
I
doesn't.
don't
It
see-
doesn't
hide behind a
amplify.
So
screen.
yo, you don't think social media amplifies racism?
it may a little bit, but I don't think
it
that
just-
like
it
it's.
does
it just
bro.
gives
I think
people
it does
more.
Okay, it may
more-
do
it
a
just
lot.
gives
People
people
are-
more like of a.
People are more
platform.
comfortable being racist. People are more comfortable being anything on social
Okay,
media.
but I
good or
don't think
bad.
that's a social media problem. I don't think that social media is like.
But that's
Obviously, it's an
social media,
effect
though,
of
it's people
social
that
media.
use it, though. It's people
Okay,
that
so
use
it's the people. It's not. It's social media that brought it to the forefront, but it's not social media that did this. It's people that did this.
But
I don't
that's,
see
that's
what.
what that's what
But
people
what's
make.
social media without the people.
I understand
there's
that,
also
but
another
like the
point
thing
that I
is,
wanted to-
what's
It becomes what we use it for. Like it literally, social media is gonna become what people use it for.
So
That's
fu-
the only
so-
reason it exists. If everybody disconnected, there's no point for fucking
social media is just
Twitter,
a
for example.
hyperbole of like tying a letter to a pigeon's leg and sending it out somewhere. You know, like it's not. It's. I don't see why it would have more negatives than positives.
Not really though, because you can only send you can only send a message on a pigeon's leg to one other person. You can't send it to
That's why it's a
millions of
hyperbole. You
people
could
at
you could probably
once, you know?
like
Okay, fair enough. I see what you're saying.
do it more.
You
You
guys
guys
Send it
thought
to more
about that,
people,
well,
bro.
the pigeon will
Well,
only.
I thought about
Send it
that,
to more
but
people. Like
Yeah.
Well, the real question is, have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
I have
Yes.
not. I have not.
Government is watching. That's the theory.
Is that what they told you to say?
There's no such thing as baby pigeons,
Yeah.
bro.
Why do you say that?
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
Okay, you
Yes.
guys are losing sight of this. I don't see. I think that question was like completely like out of
So
nowhere.
then
There's
I
no,
have another
there's
question.
no way that I think that us being this connected has more
Nah, yeah,
negatives than
it's-
positives.
It's,
I don't know,
it's
I think-
honestly just
so
depends on
another
people
thing I
use it.
wanted to add to that, because back to my original point with Thierry Henry, he was saying how he's leaving until these corporations like your Twitters, your Instagrams, go out of their way to do something about these people. Like,
I
do
think
you
they're not gonna
think-
give a fuck.
no, but I'm asking you. Do
What?
you think that they should start banning these people and like, I guess you could say banning their freedom of speech to
No.
like do these racist
No.
things, to say these
No.
types of things to people? You
I
think it
don't.
should all
I
be
know that.
free-
I know
free
that
reign?
that's a thing that's being talked about a lot now. Is whether like Facebook, Twitter should like permanently ban people who are racist. All of that. Like, I understand that's a bad thing, but you're also cutting off their freedom of speech. We don't have to like these people, but you have to allow these people to be people. You know, you can't just.
But it's
You
not,
can't just-
It's not like you're cutting off their freedom of speech.
You are.
But you're on. These people are using that app.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that.
If they want their voice to be heard somewhere, they can make their own Twitter.
Okay, and
It's
that's
just gonna be a racist Twitter.
yeah, I understand that.
Yo, it's
so
just-
like,
That's what everyone's like. I'm pretty sure implying. Like, go send them somewhere else. Like, we
Yeah.
don't want them on our timeline.
I understand that you can do that,
Mhm.
but like, I just don't
That's
like
what
just
that's what ruins social. Like anything, you know how like bad people give things a bad perception.
yeah.
Just like social media is gonna get that fame of being a negative influence on society because the amount of people that use it for like stupid ass reasons or just negative ass reasons,
Mm.
just to go on and because it gives people the freedom of speech, because it gives you a platform and you can go viral for saying some stupid shit.
Well, you're gonna have to
People are
decentralize these
using it.
platforms because like
That's
the
a- that's
owner
a-
of Facebook is gonna have their own agenda of what they think is good or bad, and even though there's a gray area, they're gonna be able to control what's good and bad, and they're gonna be able to cut off the bad, and it's their choice. You know, you're gonna have to make a platform that isn't relying on somebody else's agenda, and like you could probably do that on the internet, but I just don't see.
I don't know, bro. There's just too much shit going on the internet to give it a decision to say like, oh
Exactly.
yeah, it's good or bad. There's
Exactly,
just-
but that's
you
what-
can't say like it's just positive because like there's too much shit going on. Especially like there's a fucking dark web. Like
Okay,
people
so?
like people use a lot of that's pretty.
Fam, all the negative shit on the internet equates to like this compared to all the positive shit the internet's done.
I agree with that.
Like
agree
I
with
I
that.
don't
do
see.
agree
Oh,
with
the
that.
internet, yes. Social media, I bet like. it can
No,
go
I
back and
I
forth.
still agree. I still think social media is great. I think social media is a great thing.
I just like.
I just think
my
I
big
think it's great
question
if you use it right though. That's all it is.
And a majority of people would consider themselves using it right, I would assume. I don't have the numbers to
don't know.
back that up, but I'd assume most
Mm.
people are happy with the way that they
our
use social media.
generation potentially.
I
Yeah.
don't
But
know.
like, there's
I
a
would
lot of
say-
we'll
people
see
not
as-
in our
as-
generation.
Yeah, but I would say
as,
like, even speaking just for like celebs, like I would say like most of them are probably depressed because of social media.
No,
mean, you don't know
they're
that,
not
though.
they're not depressed because of social media. They're depressed because of themselves, and they can cut out social media if they wanted to. Like that may be a factor to
but,
why
like-
they're depressed, but
Thierry
like
Henry, people
social
messaging-
media isn't the reason why they're depressed. They're depressed for their own reasons of them using social media. You know what I mean?
But-
You can't blame Instagram for them being depressed. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
gotta realize that they're depressed for a certain reason. You know?
But like I'm saying, like if you like cyberbullying kind of vibe, you know?
Turn it off. Just turn off the computer, bro.
You think
Yeah,
that's
would
that
you
easy,
would you
bro?
disconnect completely if people were just commenting on this shit like, yo, fuck that Screwface Fraser bitch, you ugly as hell. Like few years.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Would you disconnect?
Yeah, probably. Like
I think like knowing you, bro.
either you fight through it or
knowing you like as your friend. I know
Yeah.
you're stubborn, so like I
Yeah.
know you would just
Yeah,
say,
you-
yo,
I would fight through it. I probably wouldn't turn it off. I'd probably
you
fight
would
through
say, yo, this shit is not affecting me, and then we would start noticing some
Alex,
changes
you
in
got-
behavior.
You
Yeah.
got mad when people would call you Razor Fraser.
it.
All right, like just turn
Okay,
it off.
okay.
What the
Also,
fuck?
I want to make a point that was also a lot. Like that was a while ago.
Yeah,
That was
you
when I was
don't-
in
you
high
don't-
school.
you don't get
If you
annoyed
called
that
me, if
quick
you
right
called
now.
me Razor Fraser, I probably wouldn't give a fuck right now. But also, I would probably fight through. I probably wouldn't turn it off. But I'm saying that's a choice
But
that
like,
you can
yo, it
have
would
with the internet. Just
subconsciously
turn it
fuck
off.
with you. Though. I think it would subconsciously fuck
Yeah.
with you.
Okay,
Like, you would
yeah,
start to,
yeah,
like,
it would
low-key
probably
change.
annoy me.
That's
but like,
what's bad with
If
it.
10 people,
but you can't blame social media for that. You have to blame the people behind the actions.
But
yeah, but social media.
yeah,
we're
I
saying,
see.
like,
I see what you're saying.
Social media is a tool for them to amplify
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but you can't blame social media for that. You have to
Yeah.
blame them for that.
Yeah, but
So I don't see what the
But
problem
yo,
with
it's just,
social
it's
media
just like
here
a
is.
gun, bro. People associate a gun with violence, but it's the person that
Exactly.
Uses the gun
So
is
I'm saying
that.
you shouldn't ban guns. I
But yo,
don't think so. I don't think the
guns-
U.S.
This guy's
should
so MAGA.
necessarily-
You're so MAGA.
Yo,
it
you're
makes
pretty
me-
fucking mega. That's,
I'm
Yeah.
not
No,
MAGA.
but to be
I'm
honest,
not
I
MAGA.
understand
If
what
you
you're
don't-
saying.
if
You know,
put
you guys
a hat-
understand what
if
I'm
you don't
saying.
put a
You
MAGA
can't
hat
blame
on
the gun for
yourself,
killing somebody. You have to blame. Okay, to a certain
But the
extent,
thing is,
guns
though,
I feel like
guns-
would be different because guns, it's like that for the most part. A purpose of a pistol is not to shoot a deer. It's not to do that. A pistol's purpose is to shoot somebody. So you could blame the pistol in that sense. But for the most part, you have to blame the person that's holding the pistol because they're the one committing the action. They're the one pulling the trigger.
But it's
You
the
have to blame
fact
the
that-
But yeah, it's the
racist
fact that
behind
that
behind the
tool
speech
it's
bubble.
gives
fact-
them
it's
that
the
can't
fact
blame the
that-
speech
do
bubble.
that. It's
But
the
so-
tool that gives them the ability to even do that. Like that's what
yeah.
people
So to
give it
go on
a
with your
negative
analogy,
association.
Yeah.
to go on with your analogy, like you could also argue that the reason Americans have such a bad issue with guns over there, gun control over there, is because they're so easily accessible and everybody has them. So you could argue that
I don't
same
think
thing
that's
with
the
social
problem.
media.
I don't think guns being readily available is the problem.
You don't think so? I do, because they're
I
not
think, yeah,
readily
to a certain
available like
extent.
that anywhere else in the world.
I
If
think
you
that-
can go into a
Really?
superstore and
Walmart?
walk out with an AR, bro.
Walmart?
Okay, but I think there's a certain
Walmart?
extent to it. Like I personally don't think that you should be able to go into any store and get a gun unless you have a license.
A permit, like how we do here.
Yeah.
You need a permit. To
But
get
I don't
Yo, you
think
know, here
I
it's
don't think
pretty-
the
it's
guns are
pretty
the
intense.
problem.
one. Yeah, it's pretty intense, but it should be. As it
Yeah, they
should fucking
interview
be.
your family and your like work like
do, like,
employees
criminal
or
checks
your
on you.
boss or
They see
whatever.
if you're mentally stable too, and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Which is what they
100%.
should
That's what the
do.
interview
Which
is
is what
for,
they
yeah.
should do, but that's not the guns problem. That's the people's problem. You know what I mean? It's the people that are allowing that to happen. You know what I mean? You're giving the weirdos and psychos the ability to purchase that gun so freely.
So
Yo,
I think,
but you
I
could
think
go
with this
back and forth
conversation-
and saying that if that having the ability for that, like give that object, the thing, social media or the gun, giving people like the ability to do those negative things and continuously being pushed more and more guns being made, more types of social media pages. You could like, oh, okay, is this helping society or is it going against it? Because they're just feeding into this tool that allows people to do bad shit a lot of the time. So it goes. We can't just say, oh, it's just the people. Like the social.
I
the
can
social
say that
media
because that's
and
how
the-
I see it.
the
I
social
see it,
media and the
it's-
industry behind it could be just like, yo, fuck what's happening to them. Fuck how like everybody's just on that shit 24/7. Let's keep doing it because it's making us rich. Like you can't say the
Okay.
people behind that are probably thinking like, oh, this is a sick tool for like obviously some people maybe
Yeah,
at
they
first,
are.
but-
I don't think they're making Instagram and they're making Twitter for the racist. They're making it for what they're making it for, and people are turning it and using it for what they want to. And it's not Twitter's fault. It's those people's fault. You shouldn't ban Twitter. You shouldn't ban it. Like you gotta ban those people. You gotta like reform those people. You know, it's not
It's
the
like-
social
You're kind of
media's.
contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not.
though.
It's not the social media's fault.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
we-
the social
we've
media's
never
You said-
problem.
but you
Yeah,
said
but
you
you just
can't
said
ban those
earlier, but
people.
you wouldn't ban those people.
If the creator of Twitter doesn't want that on their platform, then they would ban it. I'd assume they don't want racists on their platform, so they're gonna ban it. That's them. I'm using them as an example.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yo,
I personally wouldn't. I know it's fucked, but I wouldn't ban all that because that's not.
I want to backtrack that. I'm not saying that like Mark Zuckerberg like made fucking Facebooks to ruin people's lives. like it wasn't some like
Yeah,
mass
we're not saying
produced
we have
plan.
to cancel Twitter.
Yo,
You
Esty
cancel
has a
the-
target on his back from everybody. Now you got
Well,
Mark
you
on
guys,
bro?
you
Yeah,
guys are,
Now you got Mark.
you guys
bro?
are saying that
Honestly, if I
social
catch
media
a
in
rush
general
hour-
has more negatives than positives, and I just don't see it that way. And I don't think that. And if you
Okay,
have,
then-
if you
then
say
let's
that they have more
rephrase it.
negatives than positives,
The people
then
that
you would
use
get rid of it.
social media use it for a more negative way. Then that's a better statement.
I
yo,
disagree,
Honest to
and I
God,
still
I
disagree.
think what this boils down to simply is that there are obviously crazy, negative, fucked up people in the world. Whether you're talking about guns
Yeah.
or social media,
Are you
there are
one of those
crazy,
people?
negative, fucked up people.
You never really know someone.
He
You
just
never
pops
really,
off the N-word and
You
shoots
never
you.
never really
know.
That's why
But
I have
anyways,
trust issues.
I think what this boils down to is there are crazy negative people in the world,
Okay.
and should you give them access to tools to allow them to do negative, crazy, fucked up shit? You know what I'm saying?
No, they
Or
should go in
should
jail.
you? What do you mean?
They should go in jail.
You should go to jail for for being racist on Twitter?
Yeah.
But you're kind of contradicting yourself, though, bro.
Huh?
You're kind of contradicting yourself.
You
'Cause
said-
you said you
Why?
wouldn't ban them.
You said you wouldn't ban
let
them.
but then you're-
Because
now
I'm
you're
not-
talking
Yeah,
about-
you can tweet,
I'm
but
not
I'm
the
locking you
government.
up.
I'm not the government. And in the
So
the
you think racist
the-
people should go to jail?
Yeah.
For real?
no.
Okay, I don't think
No.
racist people should go to jail.
No,
but
I have,
like-
to go, I have to dial it back. No, I don't think racist people should go to jail. It's kind of fucked, but I don't think they should because you're kind of telling people what to say and what not to say. Even if
By the way, for
even
the
if what
audience
they're
listening-
saying is obviously bad to most people, like whose choice is it to say what's good and what's like bad? You know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't know. It's not,
That's
I don't know,
kinda
it's a hard
fucked up.
conversation, but
It is. It's just the side you fall on. I just like listening to both sides of the argument, so I'm here for argument.
you're just posing the tough questions for me.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then-
You're letting it play out, eh?
Let
You're
it
not,
play out.
without giving it a fucking answer.
Hey, you know what I mean? Can't
yeah,
get
son, you're a
like that.
fucking son of a
Yeah, he's
gun.
like, yo, there's
I
more
can-
negatives than positives. I'm like, give me one. He's like,
yeah, just
Come
keep,
on,
keep going.
you're a taka.
Hey, I gotta keep them on their toes. I can't let them know too much about
what
You
the
know.
fuck?
You know. Well, anyways, that was kind of a heater of an argument, but
Yeah, that was a fucking hard one.
Hey.
Professor
What?
Yegi.
Sus, bro.
Hey, sometimes I gotta let them bullets fly.
Wow,
Man.
you
No
guys
pun
are
intended.
sus.
my bad, dude.
So on that note, I got a story. You know, one day I was in the back of my buildings, smoking. You know, minding my own
Like
business.
you do.
Yes. Thank you. And this guy was just like fixing his like dirt bike. It had like a motor, but like a dirt bike.
As
in
they
the back.
do.
And it's all grass at the back, so he was just working on it. And then he like slowly walks up to me. I'm just like, okay, what is this guy gonna talk
About
about?
he was clenching his fist.
I thought he was gonna ask for like a pull or something like that. I was like, no. But he came up to me and he pulled out a jar of government weed, and he like undid the lid, and then he gave me 3 big fucking nugs of weed.
Why?
And he's like, yo, this is Afghan Kush, like it's fucking good shit, bro. And then he starts walking away. I'm just like,
I would not.
what?
I would not take that, dude.
Me neither.
I would
That's exactly
not
what I
Yeah,
was
we
take
don't
thinking.
we
that.
don't remember the past week.
Uh,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
where am I?
He's like, yo, what's my govy, bro?
Ah,
But yeah, it was so strange.
Holy,
what
saying
the
you're
fuck?
gonna.
Why- Did you smoke it?
No.
Okay, what'd you do with it? You
I put
dash
it
it?
in a bag and I like crushed it up and threw
I
it up.
grinded it up and ate it. What?
So you would do.
That's what you would do.
Put that in my
Hey,
mini wheat
that's
cereal.
why you cross that.
Chill, yo.
Sprinkle it on some lasagna.
Some lasagna. Some
That should be
lasagna.
hidden, bro.
Random encounters. Random deep encounters.
Didn't you punch a crackhead?
Yo, actually, I got chased by a lady, lady crackhead, crack woman.
Yeah, that's
No, but yo, I was,
Nah, piss him off.
That was
Crack
banger.
female.
it was like 10 o'clock at night. I was
Oh
walking
my
home
god,
from
it's
class,
crack woman.
setting the scene, walking down fucking
No,
King
not a
Street,
crack woman.
King Street, Waterloo, you know. Going to my, I was listening to some Cardi, just setting the mood.
As
Nighttime.
you do.
I was just walking down, I was about to go make some food and shit. And then all of a sudden, I see someone standing in the middle of the road, and I hear screaming, and I'm like, this isn't in the song. So I take off my headphones.
Cardi going in right now.
Yo, no cap. You guys know those ones where you're listening to music in the whip and then the police sirens and the music
That
go
fucks
off?
me every
That
time.
fucks you up?
Yeah,
That shit
yeah.
had me Anyways, continue. Nah, I just wanted to get that out.
But fuck, I forgot what I was talking about.
Zombie outbreak.
Oh yeah. So then
Party.
Shorty was standing in the middle of the road, and she was just staring up to the sky, and just screaming as loud as she could.
Do you
Just-
shit your pants?
Huh?
Do you shit your pants?
No, I stopped and I stared as you do. So I took out my headphones and I'm like, she fucking kidding me right now? Is this really
I'm fucking
fucking
walking.
Is this really happened? Then out of
Hey,
out
what are
of
you
nowhere, like
doing?
I'm staring at her and she's like looking the next way and staring up, like whatever the fuck she was doing. And she stops screaming and she just looks at me. And I'm just like, oh my god, we just made
You're
eye
like, oh my
contact. And she
God.
fucking hauls ass
And you know,
chasing
you
me.
never make eye contact.
She hauls
Yeah,
ass
facts.
chasing me.
Crack woman.
Saying
So yeah, I
like-
took off. I started sprinting, but I was getting buzzed. So I got to a point where like, yo, I'm gonna stop if she's behind me, I'm knocking out a lady today. Like, I actually don't care. But I stopped and I burned her.
Saying
ass.
she
Yeah.
chased you like, saying she chased you like the Enderman does in Minecraft.
Yo,
You
but
make
she
eye
actually
contact and she was
chased the
like
fuck out of
fucking-
me.
Yo,
She
that's
teleports
super-
next to
And
you.
I got chased by a mime before too.
A mime?
Yeah, I was in Colombia.
You
And
didn't
me
even
and-
know where he was,
me and
bro.
my
You
sister-
just,
and my-
you just hear like the dirt. Like,
That's a good one. Still, that was a shit that was banging.
did you punch out the
Alright.
mime?
Nah, I was young. I was like 8, bro. My sister was like 10. We were just chopping it up. Go walking down the street. All of a sudden, we
Chopping up. Ooh, ooh.
As you do.
And then we're as we do, and we're just walking down the street, and we see a mime, and this motherfucker act like he in a box. And so I look at him.
As he do.
And I look at him. I'm like, "Take note of this guy." Man, I just started dying, and just like,
Yo, you know how to
Just
fuck with a
looking at
mime
it.
every time? Go like this. Just-
and you just pretend like you're
you
shaking.
just pull the trigger, bro. What is he gonna do? He's got to pretend like he got shot, bro.
But
And
yo,
she's like, take a look at this guy.
so
over
yo,
there.
we look at him, we're laughing and stuff, and he kind of does. He just acts like he's laughing too. And then he starts like walking toward us, and he's like acting like he's laughing. So we start running, and he just starts running with us. And yo, he kept like up
He
with
knew what he
us
was
for
doing,
a long
bro.
ass
He knew what he was
time.
doing.
And like I'm not kidding you. I ran for like 5 minutes, bro, and he like kept up with us the entire time. And he just was just running
He
with
a
us,
fit
and
ass
then
mime.
until he actually just stopped and just like wherever the fuck he went.
He
But, like,
probably was like the whole time. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking with these kids. They're still running, bro. They're
Yo.
still going. This ain't a game no more, bro. Fuck.
You guys remember the crack woman at the Cardi concert? We like walked by.
Which one?
she was at a church, bro.
Yeah, we walked by a church, and she was just like under the.
I said
the
crack
cross.
woman.
She was.
No, it's funny. It's catching on.
which Cardi
I
concert?
just started
With
The
that.
first
Uzi?
one we went to.
Oh, I wasn't there for that. Okay, that's
Wait,
fine.
which
Yeah,
which Cardi
walking-
concert?
The first one.
I wasn't.
Okay,
that's
what
I don't
happened?
know.
We were walking towards like the lineup, and we walked past it like a church or something, and this lady's like under the cross, and she's scary, and she's making some noise, and we're just like.
It sounds familiar. It sounds. I
I
don't remember it though.
No, Alex was too turned. He doesn't remember.
Well, remember I threw up like twice after that show, bro.
No, we went to fucking Rabba to get just like some candies and like just to eat something because everybody was starving.
Yeah, it was after the concert.
Everyone got like some food and like a drink or no water. Everyone got food and water. This
You know,
guy
as
just
you should.
as you should.
You should.
After
And
a
and
freaking concert.
Alex just buys 2 big ass Nest teas and he chugs them all right away. He's like, that's so refreshing. And then we're like walking, and this guy's like, "Oh my god, I can't see anymore, guys. I'm freaking out." Like he's just like fucking
Tumbling
panicking.
over.
And he's like, "Yo, like my head's killing
He's
me.
pale as hell.
Where's the bus?" And like, yo, I'm inside buying a bus ticket, as you do. And then this guy's fucking. There's bare people lining up at the bus, and I look over at a bush. This guy's just yakking, and there's someone next to
Okay.
him just petting him. Just
Here's
like-
what happened. Here's what actually happened, bro.
Yeah, Mauri, that didn't happen.
That did happen. But
did.
here's why that
definitely
happened. Okay, so we're at a Cardi concert. It's hectic as fuck. I'm in a mosh, bro. I'm swinging
Set
arms,
the
you know.
scene though. 2017.
20
Playboy
okay,
Cardi, self-titled
2017
concert.
self-titles, you know, Magnolia
No, that was
coming on.
Uzi. That was Uzi.
I'm
and
hiding
Cardi.
my sock, yo.
I was there for
Oh,
that.
it
That was
Uzi
Uzi
and-
and Cardi.
It was Uzi and Cardi.
That was Uzi and Cardi.
Cardi.
That I was there for that.
Okay, so I'm going hard in the mosh pit, dehydrated as fuck, right? We're leaving the show, right? We parked a half hour away. No, we didn't park. We
Buses.
had to get to the bus stop, which was a half hour plus
Union
walk
Station,
away.
bruh. Union
was-
Station.
It's like you're telling the same
Unions-
story Esty
Bro,
just
bro,
told.
but so it's a half hour plus walk away. I'm dehydrated. I turn to John, right? I'm like, yo,
John.
Yeah, John was it. No, he wasn't. John. Wait, what is John?
He does not know what.
He doesn't know.
I turned to whoever, right?
No,
and I'm like,
no, was John
wait,
at that
wait,
Cardi
wait,
concert?
wait,
I
wait,
feel like he was.
wait.
Nope.
So I turned to whoever the fuck was with us, and I was like, yo, guys, I'm dehydrated. I can't walk. Like, I'm tired. Like, can we just take an Uber? They're all like, yo, Alex, like, suck it up, pussy. Like, we're fucking walking, bro. I ain't paying that Uber prices.
I said that. I remember. I
Yeah,
was the one that
right.
said that
And
to you.
I was begging that. So I was like, yo, guys, like, I
This
can't
guy,
walk,
this
bro.
guy wanted to
please,
stop
bro.
every 5 minutes. I was getting tilted.
Guys, I
was like,
was
"Shut your
fucking
bitch
dying.
ass
I
up."
was dehydrated.
I was
Honestly,
And then
at,
there-
at first it was
like,
like,
go on,
haha,
like, what?
Fraser, you tweaking. And then it
Yeah.
just got annoying.
And then we get to the Hasty, right? Because for some reason, the closest fucking convenience store is 20 to 30 minutes away,
It
right?
was Rabba. It wasn't a Hasty.
Okay,
Rabba.
I don't care, bro. I get there and I'm like, drinks. I need drinks, bro. I'm gonna die.
This is exactly what I said.
Okay, but I'm explaining why I fucking died, okay? And then fucking
you got
I
the-
down my drinks because I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And then I don't know what happened to my body, but then I almost passed out. And then I started throwing up everywhere. Like,
You didn't eat anything. That's what happened. Everyone bought food.
that too.
No,
I
that,
Rabba.
that's
That too.
cap. That's cap. You had the
Oh, I
glizzies.
had
The
some
glizzies.
street meat.
This guy had the street meat. From,
Like, yo,
yeah.
Yo,
you got
I'm
the-
telling you guys
yeah,
right
the-
now, yo,
the
the
Union
street
Station.
glizzies downtown can
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
at like
Nah, the
2
one
a.m.
at Union
They can
Station.
hit.
Those ones slap.
Which ones?
The ones
Outside Union Station,
right
yeah.
on the-
You know what's
the block
blessed? Okay, so you get the little slits in them, right? And you pour the barbecue sauce in between the
This
slits.
guy's fucking downtown
Sheesh.
chowing down a glick in front of fucking the.
It's
I'm
2 a.m.
throwing
I'm
up.
definitely hiding it. Shit, yo, I'm the crack woman.
I like how you thought of it before. You said
I'd be munching glizzies in public.
What?
Bro, why you gotta go that far?
okay.
My bad, yo.
This guy's wild.
My fault, OG.
That's crazy.
Nah,
Yo.
there's so many times at that concert I thought I was gonna pass out though. Like,
Thank you.
I was standing in that
Yeah, that
bitch.
concert
And
was
I
wild.
walked to the back and I just.
Because you
Oh,
guys
that
know,
concert
I'm
was
sure you
wild,
guys all
so-
know, I'm sure the viewers know. I go a little crazy at concerts, so
He doesn't.
it was
really.
rightfully.
He's
I was just thinking that too.
he's
Like I
not
don't know
that
what you're talking
special
about.
in a
fam.
concert. You know, he just
Tries to go to the
there,
front.
turned himself.
Tries to go to the front.
No, he does try to go to the front though.
Yeah, I'll
still,
give
yeah,
him
he
that.
does.
Every
he does, he
concert,
does.
bro.
Every concert. he does
Every
try to go
concert of an artist I care about, I'm going to the front, bro. You know it's cardio. I'm
As
rapping
you
my ass
should.
off. Thank you.
Anytime I would always see everyone else, and the only person that I would never see, but they would find me was Mauri. Still, I would just always remember,
Yeah,
and randomly
yeah.
just feel, you good?
Is that like perfect touch like on the back of your shoulder? It's like he touches the back of your shoulder like that's.
I just
naughty.
get a quick recharge.
No cap. You know what I've learned about mosh concerts? You're only having a good time if you're moshing too. If you're just
Yeah.
trying to chill in the
Yeah.
mosh, you're gonna get
Well, then,
destroyed.
you gotta
bro.
read
What
the
the hell
room,
you
bro.
doing in the mosh
Yeah,
pit?
No,
fact.
but like,
yo, you.
Not gonna lie though, I want to go to a concert. I want to go to a concert where that's not like a mosh and see how it like not like a different type of concert.
Yeah,
different-
yeah,
Nah,
a sit
Alex
back
just
vibe.
nah,
goes
no
to
cap.
mosh.
They're vibes. They're
I just
vibes.
be mosh.
Alex is
Shit,
raging.
No, you
Rage
know what
music
concerts were
like
like that? You know what
Travis?
concerts were like that for me? The Posey concert was a vibe because we just chilled in the back, and
Fact.
also the Kendrick concert. Remember we went to the Kendrick?
The damn.
Wait,
the
what
damn
happened?
thing.
What
We
happened
went
at the
to the
post
damn-
concert again?
Alright, but the Kendrick
Damn,
concert
bro.
too.
Yeah, the damn one was
Those
nice.
were
Kick
vibes,
out.
'cause
We
you gotta
smoked. We
just
smoked
chill.
a J there. It was clean. You know, we were on the lawn, and it was pretty nice.
I
you know?
prefer
Saw
the
like
outdoor
most
venues
of
to
who
the
was there.
indoor
Like
ones.
who else was there? Schoolboy, Ray Shram,
Where?
at the damn.
Yeah, the indoor ones.
Bare-
though,
bare
you
people,
said
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
That was a good ass show, bro.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The
Yeah,
indoor
yo,
events
Kendrick
are-
So my
popped
boy
off at
Sway
the
Lee
end,
be
too.
popping out and shit. You know, just gas.
Honestly, I
Yeah, that was a good one.
think I lied. Still, when I went to the J Balvin concert, that shit was pretty like.
Yo,
just
I was remember.
so
Wait,
chilling.
going back. I remember I was so fried at that damn one, bro. Was it the damn one? No, it was
That's a concert. I
No,
always
wait, it
forget
wasn't
we
the
went
damn
to.
one. It was another one
It was,
with.
no, it was the All Stars tour. It was
No,
Ken-
I'm
it
talking
was
about
all
next
of-
one. There was another show where I was. It was Sway Lee show, right? And I was there, and I remember there was no smoking, right? And we brought a couple J's, me and my friend, right? We were smoking these J's, and you weren't allowed to smoke. And I remember we like kept smoking when the security would pass, like they'd pass by, and we'd be like watching. We'd smoke. We hide it when they walk by. Bro. Take a toke. You know what it felt like? You guys ever play Ocarina? No, it was Wind Waker. Zelda Wind Waker. You know
I know exactly what you're
you know
talking
the
about.
part when you hide in a barrel and
Yeah, I
then
know exactly what
and then
you're
the
talking-
big grumps they walk by and shit. That's what I was so fried, bro. I was like, this is an amazing concert, but I'm playing Legend of Zelda right now. It was crazy.
Only you.
Damn, bro.
Yo, I wanted to bring something up. Yo, you know earlier we were talking about crackheads and buckties, right?
And
I'll-
crack woman.
I'll never forget my
Crack
my
woman!
goated crackhead story. I'll never forget. I was downtown with my girl, right?
And you
We're
took some
walking,
crack, yo.
and I-
As he
I
do.
became a crackhead.
As
I
you
became-
do.
Yo, no cap.
I mean, yeah,
I'll-
try
I'll
everything
never
once,
in my
you know?
life forget this. So we're
Got
walking
lit.
down the street. We're walking. It was chilling. It's a beautiful ass day outside. Everybody's outside
Beautiful day
chilling,
to
enjoying the
tweak, huh?
vibes, right? We're walking. Hear me out. We're walking. I hear a crackhead across the street screaming at the top of his lungs, as they do.
As they do.
As
You
they-
see the,
Wow.
yeah.
You did that.
So they were doing their thing. I was doing my thing, chilling. I'm
Okay.
looking because
This guy,
that's
yo,
what I
like,
do.
Set the
And-
scene though. How you kick it? What you wearing?
Yo,
what's
what's
the
the vibes?
What's the
What's the
vibe?
vibes say? Yo,
Set the
vibe
scene.
check.
Quick,
Vibes,
what you got? Some Timbs on.
vibes,
You got the fitted on.
vibes.
Sheesh.
Nah, but anyways, so I'm walking. This guy's screaming. I kid you not. I look away for 2
You
seconds.
hail him up.
My girl goes.
Yo,
No,
Ricky.
Yo, what's up, OG?
my girl goes. Oh my God, look at him. I turn around, look again. His pants are off. I don't know how he got them off that quickly. No cap. And he is taking a shit on the floor. Okay, cool.
And he's
No-
screaming while
now,
doing it.
now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm trying not to look. I'm trying not to look. The guy has to deal. The guy has to do his business. He has to do his business. It is what it is.
You
I'm
didn't
trying
have
not to
no toilet
look.
paper for the man.
I'm trying. Hear me out. I'm trying not
Yes.
to look. I'm trying not to look. But obviously
And
you're
you
like, yo,
wiped
this
for
guy's
him?
shitting on the street. Hear me out. This guy is shitting on the street. So in my mind, I'm thinking what everybody else is thinking. What's he gonna use for toilet paper? Right?
That's not what I would be
The
thinking,
wall.
I
bro.
swear to
The
God,
wall.
guys, on my life, he put his ass on the ground and started scraping the ground with his ass.
Like a dog.
And that's what was his toilet paper. I swear to God, I was never more like
Nah, bro.
mesmerized
You
in
ever
my
see-
entire
What?
life.
Yeah, you ever see SpongeBob?
I saw it and I was like,
That's
fam, what is
fucking
happening
disgusting.
right
Yeah, you ever
now?
see
Yeah.
SpongeBob
Swear to God.
Oh
when
my
plankton
God,
gets
bro.
like
Swear to God.
scraped on the floor?
That's what it was like. That's what it was like. Swear to God. I never saw him. There was crazy shit ever. Crazy shit. That
That's
was my crackhead story
fucked.
though.
Like
Yeah.
the shit was crazy.
And then
The
I was thinking like,
craziest.
yo, his ass must be in so much pain, bro. Like,
Why are you
from
thinking
the
about another
ground.
man's ass?
Fam, you're rubbing the ground on your ass. It must hurt like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? You'd be thinking that too.
Yeah, I had
You'd
this- I had
definitely
this
be
other
thinking
one.
Yeah,
that
if I was gay like you, bro. The
I had,
fuck?
I had this next one. I was a kid, right? My mom was driving me, my sister to the mall. I think we were leaving at this point.
Cap. No, I'm kidding.
Wait, Joe, we're the part of the mall where it's underground, like parking or whatever. Like there's like the bridge. and
Wait,
shit.
sorry to interrupt. The battery's low. But continue.
But we were driving underneath or whatever, and we were like stopping. There's a stop sign, and like it was so weird. So like my sister's window was completely down, and like she was sitting at the front. And out of nowhere, like some dude just walks out of nowhere, and he walks right up to the window wearing a sombrero. Like he's definitely a crackhead or something. And
Are you
he-
sure this wasn't a dream?
No, like it was real.
I know you
Mom,
have some
like,
pretty weird dreams.
walks up right up to the window, and he was like right there, and he started like reaching in. And my mom fucking skirted so fast, and she was screaming at the top of her lungs. My sister was screaming. I just remember she had juice. She squeezed the shit out of it. Everything was
You
going
didn't have to make
everywhere.
that hand
And-
gesture. You
What do you think? You just think about that shit
No,
24/7.
You just sus, bro.
You just think about
do
that
some
shit. This
weird
guy looked
shit,
at it
bro.
and he's like, "Whoa, whoa!" You just
Whoa,
be
let me
thinking
get some
about
of
that
that,
shit,
yo.
bro.
So Dante.
About it.
didn't
All right, yo, I got one. All right, I got one.
So I
Okay,
don't know.
so me and my friend, right? We're chilling in her car outside my house, right? Like on the street.
Whoa. You got friend zoned?
Is this
Better.
Valentine's Day?
We're back
No.
on the
Okay, so-
Valentine's Day
so-
vibes, eh?
This was not
Yeah,
recent,
set
right?
the
This
scene.
was
What's going on out there?
2017. 2017,
Tim's?
all right? Nah. So we're chilling in her car, right? I think we
Saying you
were
guys were in a
smoking
park.
a J.
Shoes-
Saying you guys
shoes
were in
on,
a
off.
park in the middle of nowhere.
No, we were outside my house.
Shoes on off.
Okay, guys.
No toilet paper.
Stop. Okay, we were outside my house. I think we were smoking a J. We were just talking, right? And then we were chilling.
As you do.
Talking
Right?
with your lips.
And, bro, You guys, the viewers don't know, but you guys know where my street is, right? It's in a nice area. There's no crack women's around, you know? Where do you ever see crackheads around my area?
Alex
Never.
lives where Prince and Drake used to live.
Yeah, right? So I'm chilling and I don't ever see like random people walking in my neighborhood that like aren't people that live in my neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
And we're chilling at no cap, bro, like 4 a.m. Right? And we're
No
sitting there
cap,
smoking a
bro.
J. And bro, all we see in the distance walking onto my street is some crack woman, bro. And she looks like a zombie, bro. Like she looks like a zombie, bro. One eye is like drooping. The other eye is like half closed, bro. She's walking up like this, like walking up like that, right? And I'm like, I turn to her, I'm like, yo, do you see that, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on? And she's like, yeah, if that gets closer, we're hitting her with the car. And I'm like, that sounds about right, bro. She was the one driving. She didn't do that, right? So she's sitting in the car, and crack woman keeps walking closer, like getting closer to the car, bro. Walks all the way up to the driver's side window, and is just staring at us. She's like looking at us, mouth open, bro. Crack woman, like that, bro. And I'm like,
She off the bath salts, man.
fam, I have no idea.
Should have
And
given
I
her
was
the
like,
5-knuckle shuffle.
bro,
respectfully.
Window was
Fraser's
closed.
just gonna get out the car.
Window was closed. There was a barrier, right? Window was closed. And I'm like, are you going to drive away? She's like, I don't even know what to do right now. And I'm like, if you don't turn the car on and put your foot on the gas, I'm going to do it for you, bro. Get the fuck out of here,
Nah,
bro.
honestly, I would have ran. No way
Bro,
she's lady
so-
catching up to me.
so I'm like, go,
at least
go,
hitting
go.
100 meters in 9.5.
And then we drove away, right? We drive off my street to a next street around the corner. We sit there. We're like, okay, we're going to wait for a couple minutes.
No.
She's walking towards us on the street.
That's
Doing
some
the whole
zombie vibes. Though.
Zombie walk, bro.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
that's
yo,
wild.
you got to get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
bro. We take off, go back to my street. Never seen crack woman ever again.
There's probably a vlog out there somewhere, like pranking a young couple.
All right, I've just received word from Melody on the 1s and 2s that the camera has died. So with
Technical
that, guys,
difficulties.
we are gonna end the episode here. Thanks for watching. It has been Screw
Wait, real
Culture
quick,
here.
harmless plug. Stream Destino out on all platforms. My social media is in the description. New song out, Spanish song for my Latinas.
And the Latinos.
Everybody check out Esty's new track, Destino, on his socials. Thanks once again. We'll check you guys later. Peace.
No es su destino, es mío. Ya crecí, no soy un niño, lo que hablo vivo. Siempre tengo mucho frío cuando no está conmigo. No tendría lo que tengo si no fue bendecido. Tengo muchos sentidos y tiene